XPS13 has been one of Dell's best laptops for the last couple of years now. Packed with extras and everything that everyone loved about last year's model, the XPS13 just got a bit better. So I'm in the market for a new laptop. What not better way to cover some of the pros and cons about this laptop and possibly help someone else like you along the way decide if this laptop is for you. This is actually my first time using one of Dell's laptops from the XPS range. I've heard many great things about it and I couldn't wait to test it. Now, when you turn on the laptop for the first time, you'll be stunned how impressive the screen looks. I know I was. This is Dell's borderless Infinity Edge display with touch, with its ultra stunning, ultra sharp QHD Plus display at 3200 by 1800 resolution. At 13.5 inches, the laptop looks and feels a lot smaller than it is because of its near borderless display. Now, if you were thinking of getting a MacBook Pro anytime soon, I would definitely hold your horses because before you jump the gun, the XPS13 might impress you and could convince you to switch. Hi, my name is Richie Plunker from The Puppet Geek, and today we're taking a look at the late 2016 XPS13 by Dell. I'm a bit sad that you can't open the laptop with just one hand like all the other MacBooks. Dell, maybe this is something you can work on in the future. Also, it doesn't have anything fancy like fingerprint reader or retina login or anything like that. But one thing it does have is a SD card reader, a USB-C Thunderbolt connection, and two USB 3.0 inputs as well. Also, the laptop is not even that much bigger than the new MacBook Pro. I believe it's only a mil difference. Now, I really love the look and I'm really glad that Dell didn't really change anything over the last couple of years. It's sort of a hybrid between a MacBook Air and a MacBook Pro, except it's a Windows laptop. Okay, let's talk specs. Featuring either an i5 or i7 model to choose from here in Australia, there are small differences between what you can get and choose if you want the extra RAM or the storage or a non-touch 1080p screen, then go with X. Our rose gold model here is rocking an Intel 7 Kaby Lake with Iris graphics and 8GB of RAM. Now you'll get slight bump in performance compared to last year's model with some small improvements like battery life and a new Wi-Fi card, which is the killer 802.11 AC for better Wi-Fi range, which people have reported previously. Now, if you're editing videos or pictures and you're just browsing the web, the XPS13 has it all, and yes, you can play games in it as well with little no issues or lag. Small things worth mentioning, which I didn't experience myself in the 2 weeks that I had the laptop, is that users reported coil whining issues and trackpads being loose. And if you experience any of these issues, my advice is to contact Dell straight away. The webcam itself is a great 720p webcam. What more can you ask for? Though, like the last year's model, they had nowhere else to sort of place it, so they just chucked it in the bottom left corner. The built-in speakers do a pretty good job as well, even though they're outwards facings, though I didn't really feel like that, which I thought was pretty neat as well. Dell's carbon fiber palm rest with its softer touch paint is actually really nice and feels amazing on your hands. So smooth. At around 2,500 Australian dollars, the XPS13 can definitely stand up against the new MacBook Pro. However, if all of this is still much to bear, keep in mind you can still get a slider, lower spec XPS13 with non-touch 1080p and downgraded hardware. The XPS13 still has some room to grow, and I would be interesting to see how much does it change in the late 2017 model if Dell does make any changes. Right now, if you're looking for a great laptop, the XPS13 has it all. Anyways guys, thanks for watching my review of the Dell XPS13. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Try to do something different than my usual style. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. Now, if I missed anything, sorry about that. Leave a comment down below and I'll hopefully answer your question. Make sure to subscribe as well if you're new here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.